Hi everyone, I'm Kurokami, and today we're watching Azur Lane Episode 1. Now, I've been playing Azur Lane since it first came out in English about a year ago, and I've gotten almost every limited character, which I guess makes me an enthusiast. So I am excited to see my favorite boats doing boat things. With that said, let's get started. War. War never changes. Eagle. I guess that's Enterprise then. Hmm? Here we go, backstory. Oh, they fell from the sky. I thought they would have, like, risen up from the depths, but that's cool. The Sirens. The Scourge of Humanity. Still pretty cute. America. England. Germany. And Japan. There's Enterprise. The first ship I gave a wedding ring to. I don't need these subtitles, I know these boats. It's interesting seeing all these characters as one consistent art style, when the game uses a bunch of different commissioned artists. Most battle stars? Oh no. Oh right, Enterprise. Thought they were talking about a certain number one. I'm still not sure how they're going to split time between main characters and supporting characters. Cleveland's getting a lot of screen time right now. So I wonder if it's going to be her or if it's going to be the starter ships. Uh-oh. What are the Japanese up to? Hi, Javelin. Oh no, she lost her her stuffed animal. It's Laffy. Do not underestimate the bunny. Fletcher Fleet. Have you seen this unicorn? There she is. There's Sandy. There's your unicorn up on those hills. Oh, it's alive? I didn't know it was alive. Everything was nice until the sirens attacked. Her name is Emo Kid. I mean, Ayanami. Was that from Kaga? Oh, she's spying. Here we go. The Fox Waifus. Akagi and Kaga. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to farming for them over and over. I can feel the fan art already. I'm not entirely clear on how the mechanics of the sirens and the axis work. But I guess they can just summon them with cubes or something. Oh, that's pretty cool. They can absorb normal-sized ships? I like this. Alright, everybody's here. Here we go, starter ships. Yeah, that's what it feels like when you use Akagi and Kaga in PvP. Or at least in the old meta. Stop falling over. Wait. Wait. She can fly. They are taking some fun liberties with the character designs. Oh, Kaga's going in. Wait, what? That wasn't in the game. Since when can she do that? It's cool, though. Okay, they had a little too much fun with this 3D design when they were planning this show. Uh-oh, torpedoes. Laffy, no! She was my first ship. Whoa, here we go. Why is Kaga so strong? I wanted to do that in the game. Nice angle. Don't hurt Unicorn. Ooh. Oh, who is it? Enterprise? Yes! Enterprise to the rescue. Here we go, time for the meta aircraft carrier. I like the bow design, that's cool. Why is Enterprise so cool? I'm so conflicted, I love all these ships, but they're fighting each other. Ooh! Ooh, Enterprise won! I mean, aw, Kaga lost. And they just casually float away. Bye, Yanami. Don't go, stay and be friends with the other starter ships. Yep, war were declared. Yep, war never changes. Alright, that was an eventful first episode. I saw so many familiar faces. Now, I know if you've come from the game like I have, you're familiar with the basic premise, but let's go over this lore a bit for everyone's sake. So, these mysterious invaders called Sirens appeared one day and dominated the oceans. However, they were fought by a combination of 4 factions: the Eagle Union, America, the Royal Navy, Britain, the Iron Blood, Germany, and the Sakura Empire, Japan. But with the enemy rendered more manageable, the Iron Blood and the Sakura Empire decided, hey, let's take some of this captured technology and become jerks. And that's pretty much where this show starts off, with the Sakura Empire launching an attack on definitely not Pearl Harbor. It turns out the reason Ayanami had showed up to the base is because she's a sleeper agent who was helping plan the attack. Once she was done with that, that's when Akagi took the magic purple cube and summoned a fleet of sirens to begin the assault. But before all that, we got to see people happy. Cleveland and Prince of Wales seemed to be friends. They went to greet Illustrious and Unicorn, who had just arrived. Then Unicorn got to meet Javelin and Laffy, and they helped her find her stuffed unicorn toy. Wait, it's not stuffed now, it's alive. More on that later. But before Ayanami could become friends with everybody, war was declared. And we finally get to see how they're going to portray everybody's weaponry and abilities. And I've got to say, it looks pretty cool. The weapons and armor, they appear by absorbing ships, normal size ships, and by taking on their characteristics. And they sort of appear as the wisdom cubes from the game, so that was a nice touch. One thing I wasn't expecting, however, is just how over the top they're going to be. Like I said earlier, Kaga summoning a giant aircraft carrier wolf is something completely new, and that was pretty impressive. I liked it. So they're gonna take some creative liberties with the characters to make for more interesting boss battles. Much like the game, at least in the early meta, Akagi and Kaga are really strong, so even with just 2 of them, they were able to cause a lot of havoc. Although they did have the help of a Siren Fleet, but still, they were outnumbered like 10 to 1 each. In order to turn things around, it took help from my first Azur Lane waifu, Enterprise, who so far has been set up to be the strongest and the coolest, at least on the protagonist side. And she earns those titles because now she can fly on her own planes while firing a cool bow and arrow, while doing tricks, while soaring in between siren ships, while getting point blank to shoot Kaga, which was cool, by the way. So no regrets giving her that wedding ring in the game. Even a year later, she's still a top meta pick. And actually, so is Unicorn, by the way, because of her healing ability. But here, she didn't have a healing ability. No, instead, her pet unicorn stuffed animal is alive, but it can also grow several times its size, and she can ride it into battle, which I was not expecting at all because she's supposed to be a backline healer, but I'm thinking they're trying to make her into one of the main characters, which I've got no complaints with. She's adorable. Speaking of main characters, I think I now have a good idea of how they're going to break it down. It looked like Cleveland had a lot of screen time, maybe with or without Prince of Wales. Illustrious, definitely important. Enterprise, of course, but I think the main cast is going to be Javelin, Laffy, Unicorn, and at least whenever they're fighting the Sakura Empire, it'll be Ayanami, who is eventually going to make friends with everybody. Or not, you never know. I'm interested in seeing how they're going to balance such a huge cast of supporting characters and still keep enough time for the central plot. But I like what I've seen so far. It's not a masterpiece or anything, but it's entertaining, and I got to see all these cute boats that I like, which is really all that matters in the end. This is a tie-in, fan service / cross-promotion anime. It doesn't have to be the best out there, it just has to be good for the people who like the series, and I like it. So, if you want to keep watching with me, then like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, stay tuned for next time.